Good morning, everybody. Lithium ion transformation is complete and she's up and running. We'll do a quick system review here. Running a 600 watt Samlex 30 amp EP Ever MPPT charge controller with the MT50 to go along with it so we can program for the lithium ion battery. There's the shunt there. As you can see, we're pulling a 106 watts at the moment, just shy of 8 amps. In my previous video with the flooded lead acid battery, I think I said we were pulling 390 total, and I meant to say 190 total. Only thing that's not on at the moment is the 50-inch TV, and that pulls about 90 watts. But a 400 watt system here in central Illinois, keep the battery topped off, run a bunch of lights and whatnot. Pretty good deal. I'd like to give a shout out to a couple people that made this a lot easier. One, Projects in Paradise, who videos on the MT50 and programming it for the Chins battery are very, very helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much for putting those out. And DIY Solar with Will, he's the guy that gave me the confidence to spend the $750 to get this thing delivered to my house. If it wasn't for his teardown videos and his knowledge, I don't think I would have pulled the trigger. So I appreciate what he did for us too. As it stands, this system here in central Illinois works out wonderfully. It rarely needs touched. It will run all 6 outside lights on the house, 6 hours a night, and then it runs the security system, the 4-channel DVR with the 4 cameras that come with that, the 32-inch TV that's hooked to that, the router, the Wi-Fi. I took a whole bunch of stuff off grid with this setup, and it has lowered my bill substantially. Enough so that I think it might actually be to the point where it may very well pay for yourself if you don't do it in a manner in which I did, which is buying piece by piece. God, I spent so much more money than I needed to, but I learned along the way, and I'm happy to pass that all along to you guys. My advice, if you're starting out with a brand new system and you want to take some stuff in your house off grid, get a voltmeter and find out how many watts everything is. If you're somewhere around 100 watts with everything running, 400 watt system in central Illinois, that will work out just fine. If you want to spend a little bit extra, go to 50 amp and do 600 watts. The money itself is only probably another 300 bucks in panels, maybe a little bit more in wire, as opposed to a 30 amp system. Then you can have 600 watts of panels up on the roofs and a 400 amp hour battery, and you can probably take 200 watts, at least 150 watts off grid, constant power. Save yourself some money, let me tell you. All that could be done for right around $3,000 if you spend your money right. Not a bad deal, guys. Not a bad deal at all. Well, thanks for stopping by and thanks for listening. One last look here. It's where we are now. About 11 o'clock. That's what she's putting down out there. 400 watts worth of panels gives me that.